he's getting it now.
Yeah, everyone, welcome to Metal Customs. Today, we're getting back on the 1970 Mach 1 project. I do have a little bit of time, so I'm going to piddle with it. I've done some things off camera, and I will bring you in a minute, show you that, and then we're going to get into some more cutting on this and try to get this body ready so that we can pick it up in the air, then move our donor car in here, which I will show you in this video. But come on in there closer, so I'll show you a couple of things I've done right quick. All right, for those of y'all who've seen the last, I really ain't done a whole lot, but I did put in another brace here and a brace here, and I finally got that piece off there. Yeah, that was a pain. So I think the car is braced up very well. So what we're fixing to do right now to start off with, I want to get the wheel wells out of the way, get them cut out, cut out this rear quarter, probably just right along that line right there. I don't want that curve being in the way of dropping it down on the other car. Then we're going to come up here to the front, and I'm going to cut it right here, straight across. All of that's going to be gone. I want to leave enough of this for my alignment sitting on the other car. And once we get all that cut out, then we'll get this thing rigged up. Yeah, that'll pick it up. And we'll pick it up. Now, once we pick it up, I want to cut the quarter panels out of it. But what I want to do is cut it here. Just a straight line right across there. And the same on the inside. Because I'm thinking that this here is more or less going to sit down flat on the other car. Not 100% sure. But you got to start somewhere, and you got to get a game plan. And right now, that is my game plan. I know a lot of y'all think this is a big job, and it really is. But guys, I couldn't afford a 69 or 70 fastback that was in really good shape. I'm not rich like that. I took a quarter to go around the world. I couldn't even get out of sight. Yeah, that's what my finances say. But I'm going to do with what I have. And still, I'm going to turn out a super nice car that everybody's going to want. So that's the goal that I'm going for. So let me get my tools ready, which I've got the two main tools already out here, a Sawzall and a death wheel. I mean, what more do you need, right? But let's get to chopping this thing up some more. All right, got that cut out of there. So what I'm going to do is go inside here, get rid of some of this rusty stuff. I'll take the death wheel and grind some of that out, clean it up some. Then we will proceed to go back and do the wheel wells next. Got all that cut out. And I think that's enough cut out for the time being, except for them we got cut across the bottom. When they cut the bottom parts of that off too, on the quarters. There's wheel wells. I'm not throwing them away yet, because I'm not sure if I'll need any like of these tabs here. Tab here, tab. What's a tab there? There's no tab here. There are some tabs on there, so I'm not going to trash them yet. But yeah, this thing should be light as a feather now. I'm thinking I can use this one big strap to pick this up. Or maybe not. Who knows? But let me go get a big strap, unstrap this orange one, and just see what kind of damage we can do here. Well, I think our braces have done us well. We haven't twisted none. And that's the main reason leaving this front window in too. I see no cracks in that window, except for the one that was already there. But yeah, I'm not stressing it or nothing. And that's what I want. I don't want to see no weird dents mysteriously show up in the roof. And I don't want to see that window cracking. But all right, let me gather my stuff and let's see what we can do. All right, I think this big yellow stripe here will hold this just fine. What I've done, I cut me some rubber pipe and put on each side. That way that edge is a little bit sharp. Won't cut into my strap. This thing's going to be hanging up here for a while. My plan is to pick this up, leave it hanging, pull the donor car in here and strip it right here. So let's get this down and see just where we're at. We're a little too far forward. I don't know if this will go back or not without it sliding itself up, you know what I mean? We'll try to wiggle this back a little bit and just see. Maybe that'll pick it up a little better. I don't know if it needs to go light or a little, so I'm just going to try. All right. I am going to tie one from the back up here. I'm trying to find the best spot for this to be. Okay, well that messed everything up. I'm going to want to pull it over this way some. Let's see here. Actually, that's pretty good. We just need just a little something along the back to counter it. We don't need all of this in our way. Get up out of our way. Just I think a regular strap will be fine for the back. See where it needs anything. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll work. All right, well, I got the rockers cut, and I think everything cut that I needed to cut. So that is that. And also I grabbed some of the, that Eastwood rust converter. I just put it in a spray bottle like that. Makes it a lot better. And I sprayed everything that I thought I should spray. So there she is. Hanging up there. And yeah, I done rocked it and knocked it around and things while it was low. I don't think it's going to go nowhere, guys. It's about as high as I can get it. It's all the chain on the chain fall. But you can sit up there and that rust stuff can do its job. Because I sprayed some on yesterday and I sprayed some on today. But yeah, that will help a whole lot. So now, I went ahead and got my area cleaned up. So I think we're ready to go and get the donor car and let y'all see it and check it out. It's going to work for this project, and I got to say I'm happy that I was able to pick this thing up, and I'll give you some good information on it and actually good background on it. Let me run over and grab it and pull it on in here. And here's my little donor car. Yeah, she fired right up. This is a 2007 Mustang GT, 4.63 valve, and a 5-speed. And like I say, when I get it in there, I'll show it to you real close. We'll raise it up. I'm going to show you modifications that it's got. But this thing's got, right now, a lot of miles on it. But it's been taken very, very well care of. How many miles are we showing now? We're showing the driver door is ajar. Now how many miles are we showing? 223,948. All right, well, it's just broken in good, as you can tell. But yeah, it's a cool car, and I think it'll be a great donor for this. Let's go ahead and pull her in there, and then I'll give you all the lowdown on this ride. Yeah, we're getting her in there. Listen to it. Yeah, 4.6 still sounds great. Purrs like a kitten. Still got great oil pressure in it. I know it doesn't overheat. Everything still works like it should. Actually, this car is, like I say, it's been very well taken care of because I know who had it. And that makes all the difference. Like I say, I am very, very happy to get it back. Well, let me jump out of here and just really show y'all what we got to work with on this. All right, like I said, this is a 2007 Mustang GT. 4.6. Been very well taken care of. I know this thing's seen the dealership to get its maintenance and stuff done. Trying to make a long story short here. Guys, I bought this car when it only had 32,000 miles on it. And I drove it for a couple of 2-3 years. Then it went to my nephew, Eli. And he has used this as his everyday driver up until early this year when he finally bought him a new truck. Congrats to him. He got him a nice truck. But like I say, he took very, very good care of it, and I'm tickled to death. So I traded him something and got it back because I figured it'd be perfect for that project, and it will. Now, the things that we done to this, I know the interior, we stripped it and done the complete dynamat in it, so that's done. This thing's got a big fat cold air on it. Throttle body spacer. A couple other go fast goodies. Of course, I'll show you the exhaust. I actually designed that strut bar myself back in the day and put it on there. And it works, and it helps. Man, I really like them rims. Too bad that over the years they got pitted and scratched and stuff. But I mean, you can't help that. But hey, at least got good tires on it. Other than here, except for the door panel section coming out, which we're not going to use the door panels. But we are going to use the seats, which when the driver's seat needs some repair. But the back seat, passenger seat, all the dash components and everything, we're going to use the dash, console, and the seats out of it. We will buy a new carpet. But yeah, everything we need looks great. I'm actually going to pull the headliner out and see how close it comes to fitting that 70. I think it'll be real close. And stereo still sounds good. Had the subs in the doors. We're going to steal them subs and put them in the kick panels on the 70. Yeah, I mean, not a bad looking car. I'm the one that blacked out the taillight panels and make it look more saline-like. But, yeah, a lot of the work's already done for us on this car, guys. We just got to get her stripped. Let me raise it up and show you what I done underneath back in the day. And it's been holding up really well. Yeah, I had the side scoops on it. I put them on there back when I had it, and it was low mileage. I actually put a piece of plexiglass in here and keep all the dirt and stuff out. But the other one caught wind and left us, so adios to it. But yeah, let me raise it up, and I'll show you all underneath it. Yeah, I stopped in the middle of raising it up. You can see my nephew Eli, he done the good drilled and slotted rotors on this. He done a crap load of front end work. He told me everything on the front end is brand new except for tie rods. So we'll replace them. That way we'll have a new front end. But yeah, I love the drilled and slotted rotors. Of course, it's had new shocks, struts, and everything put on it as well over time. Right there again, I hate to keep repeating myself, but he did take really good care of this car. I don't know how high I can go, because we got that other car up there. I'm okay on this side. Ooh, not much more. Almost there. That's as good as it gets, guys. All right. Let me grab my little rolly stool and we'll get underneath there and I'll let y'all check this thing out. Look at the perfect height for the rolly stool. So you can see how clean it is under here. Barely little oil seepage around the oil pan. But besides that, there's not a drip or leak under this thing. You see I've done this bar here. And frame connectors. Yes, sir, I did. So that is all done for us. And you can tell a custom 2.5-inch exhaust, which there's nothing wrong with this exhaust. We're going to keep it. It's got the factory resonators on it. I'm going to change them mufflers though. And that one just broke as I was pulling it over here. But they've been on there since, what would that be? 2009? Yeah. But as you can see, parts have been replaced, things have been serviced. I know the rear end, transmission, and the power steering all have royal purple in them. And to my knowledge, the only thing that's been in that engine, we run royal purple for a while, then we swapped over to all that other stuff that I always run. I run it in my 13. Mobile 1, yeah, of course, full synthetic. But yeah, just need to do some painting underneath here, where that spray paint came off of them arms that I made. But yeah, old car still looks fantastic underneath. It will clean up and we can get underneath this thing painted and it'll look nice. Probably just use the farm and the implement enamel black with a crap load of hardener in it. Like I say, there's just no leaks under here. And yes, it does have fluid in it. That's quite surprising, especially for the mileage. Say, Eli left me some good tires on here. Yeah, cool car, and in a really good shape for the age and the mileage. And there you have it, real quick in a nutshell like. Well, I don't know what y'all think, but I think this is a great donor. And before rude and stupid comments start getting thrown down there, yeah, I would have liked to have a newer model Mustang with the Coyote and the 6-speed. I cannot afford it. If you think that that's the only way to go, then please send me one and I will use it for the donor on this 70. But y'all know me. I do with what I can afford. And like I say, I can afford this car. She bought and paid for, done. I've driven this car for years, had my fun, got my use out of it, and now I'm going to do it again, just under a different shell. But yeah, I think that it's a great donor car, and I have no issue with it. The factory 1970 Mach 1 is a 108-inch wheelbase. This one is 107.1 inch. Close enough. We can modify the front fenders or the rear quarter openings to take it, for that 0.9 inch that we have left over there. But just because it's almost an inch too short, that's still fine. Width-wise, I think it'll work out great. We're probably going to use the rockers on this car, is what I'm thinking. We're going to see how it all works out, because it's going to take me a while to strip it down. But there, like I say, there's a lot of stuff we can use. All the material parts I mentioned. Of course, everything electrical, all the drivetrain, motor and transmission. So this thing runs fine. I'll jump in it and drive it anywhere. We might even use that hood scoop. Who knows? Cool looking little scoop. I'm going to see how close that grill comes to fit and to see if I can modify it to fit once we get that far into the project. It'd be cool to have this grill in that 70 with them lights. I just think it'd really be a neat effect. Of course, with the 70, it's just a totally custom car anyway. But yeah, that's what we got to work with, guys. So now, all I got to do is take it apart. Well, now, looks like somebody's been busy. Got that bumper off there and the trunk, tail lights, all that business. Got that piece down there. It covers the lower. Just a big old plastic piece, just snaps off. But I got the hood, the fenders, the front bumper, the grill, everything on the front end. The plastic piece that was here. Found the cabin air filter. Yeah, just found that just now. Huh, okay. Yeah, we're getting it apart. I did take a picture of all these parts I'm not going to use. I'll throw them on the marketplace and answer 30 questions that are totally stupid and then get offered 50 cents for everything. Y'all know how marketplace goes. But I'll throw them on there. They sell, they don't, they don't. But if they sell, there'll be a couple more dollars I can buy parts for the 74. All right, I think at this point, we are ready to, let's see, I need to strip the trunk. I just need to take that piece out of there. Yeah, I kept all the wire and harness, everything that went to the trunk, the electric trunk popper, everything. Yeah, but unfortunately, the part that I was dreading, it's time to do the interior. Yeah. And they said this would be fun. But it is what it is, and we got to do what we got to do. So, yeah, next I'm going to tackle the interior and see what I can get out of here without breaking anything or tearing anything up. I don't think it's going to be too terrible. The driver's seat's going to be very heavy. I'm not looking forward to that. But never taken a dash out of one of these. Just wonder how that's going to go. Interesting. But yeah, I'll go ahead and start on this. Like I say, we're going to save them subs and reuse them. And all the wiring harness and everything. And for now, I'm just going to leave doors on because I'm working by myself. And with this wrist all messed up, I don't want to be picking them up. The hood was about as heavy as I wanted to deal with. And that front driver's seat, yeah, that's going to be fun. But yeah, I need to quit complaining. I'm just going to jump in here and do what I can do. Now, what do we got here? Yes, a lot of interior parts. Dash was not as hard as I thought it was going to be, but we do have some breaks in the dash. You see all that back broke out as soon as I tilted it. In this front here, crack, big crack down through there. And guys, I checked on the price of a no, we could not afford the dash top for this thing here. It's actually the whole, you see it's the whole thing to here. But they do make some nice slip-on covers. You can get them with the like the carpet pad look, or just the hard plastic that slides on and glues into place. We'll be going with hard plastic that slides on, because we've got to watch the cost on this project too. And that's one of the things that's just outrageous. Well, we got her all tore down. I just throwed everything in the trunk for right now. I'll take all of this and probably stick it in my office to get it out of the way, because we are very close to starting to cut the car up. What do we got left in here? Sun deck. Need to get all of that out of here. Some of this padding stuff, that gray padding we need to remove. Grab the carpet out. I'm going to try my best to leave that heater box in, because I do not want to have to fool with the, the Freon and recharging it and whatnot. The AC works perfect now. I'm not going to mess it up. Of course, there's a lot of cutting in order to get that onto this. Yeah, and it's going to be a major undertaking. I'm going to take these doors off here. I'm going to grab him nice speakers out of there too. Yeah, that's where all the sound is in these cars. You get them 6x9s or whatever they are. They ain't 6x9s, but they're like 4x8s or whatever. And then that sub that goes down there, which are still in the door panels themselves. But we've got to get all of that stuff out. The doors pulled. All of that material up there, that insulation material, it's got to go. And then we can start with the Sawzall, I assume. But yeah, it's been a lot of work, but it ain't been that bad. We're definitely getting it. Yes, I did get that headliner out without tearing it up or anything. Come out just fine. Curious to see how close it is going to be to fit on that 70 body, because I do not want to do a bow headliner, I can tell you that. But yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Like I say, so far, so good. Well, everyone, I reckon that's going to wrap it up for this episode. We did get a lot accomplished. Like I said, the next thing is to get some of that stuff off there, that sun deck. I need to get the front windshield out. Lord knows I'll probably break it. It is what it is, and I used it for anything. But stay tuned. Just keep your eyes and ears open. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell, or notification button, and you'll know when I put out the next videos. And bam, there you go. Well, everyone, I sure do appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed the series on the 70 Mustang. I think our 07 GT is going to make a great donut car. Well, if y'all would, throw us down some comments. hit us up on Patreon and Super Thanks. Please like, share, and subscribe. Again, appreciate you watching. Until the next one, we hope that everyone has a fantastic day.